Salute, men.
And women.
Quick walk and talk off the cuff, no notes taken video, but I did think of a title. Things don't happen to you, they happen for you. Trust God's plan.
Bam!
Bad boy D. Anybody who's followed alternative media has heard the old trust the plan, trust Mr. China.
China, 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 China.
And don't get me wrong, the Almighty God does work through people in often extremely mysterious ways. However, we should trust His plan. And I love the saying, things don't happen to you, they happen for you. I have heard some like diabolical fagabots like Jim Carrey. Even though I'm Canadian, he's a diabolical fagabot. Say that before. However, they serve a different G, but I do like that term. Things don't happen to you, they happen for you. It's obviously similar to everything happens for a reason. Right now, we're really, in this world, we're really going through a soul test. It's a soul test right now. And, you know, I will empathize. I don't know if I even should empathize, because they don't, but I don't know how to think about people who don't believe in a creator and an almighty God. It's got to be a tough, sad existence. Back to the things don't happen to you, they happen for you. Is about, give or take, 8-9 months ago, I was gonna go full throttle on this channel. Full throttle, like just content out the wazoo, like basically go full time. But a few things happened that caused me to have to kibosh those plans. Possibly temporarily, because I might do it again. I'm going to start making more content now. However, if those, I could have been extremely devastated, and I took it quite well. And looking back on it did happen for a reason. It didn't happen to me, it happened for me. Because I wouldn't have gotten established in other areas of my life. I'm not going to get into too many details. However, certain investments, certain preparations, a lot of other self-preservation. Now that I look back on it, mandatory self-preservation precautions would not have been taken had that not happened to me. Make the best of every situation and always remember that. Trust God's plan and things don't happen to you, they happen for you. It's a very empowering way to look at life. Because if you know you're one of God's favorite sons and daughters, and if you have faith in Him and you ask for your daily bread on a daily basis and you thank Him like crazy on a daily basis, you, in my opinion, forgive me if I'm wrong, you definitely are one of His favorite sons and daughters. And He does have a plan for you, and trust it. And I'm sure you can think of ways in your life, because I can think of at least a dozen. And I'm sure there's many more that I don't know about, but I can think of at least a dozen where I look back and that's why that happened. They probably seemed terrible at the time, but if you look back on it now, you realize, man, that's why that happened, and I would not be in a better situation where I'm in right now if what I perceived as something very terrible back then wouldn't have happened. Y'all know what I mean. I'm sure you can think of many examples in your own life. I was actually watching the good old Mag Bam.
Bam.
If you've never watched Mag Bam, he's always good fun, good bit of truth. Bam.
I'm bringing the bam.
Well, he was basically roasting Joel Osteen. If you don't know who that is, he has a mega church in Texas. He's one of those prosperity preachers who, like, I definitely know he's up to no good. He's basically a Luciferian. But actually, when I was listening to his teachings, it was a lot of like that. Things don't happen to you; they happen for you. Like it was good. It was good teaching. It was good stuff. And then I realized, I kind of reflected. I was like, God, what am I missing? What is wrong with what he's preaching besides all the symbology and crap that he puts up? But then I realized he was giving all that prosperity teaching and that good things will happen to you and blah blah, but he wasn't promoting action. Like, yes, things don't happen to you, they happen for you. However, it doesn't mean you don't do anything and just sit on your butt and wait for someone or something to save you. You have to put action. You have to talk the talk and walk the walk. You have to do stuff. And he wasn't promoting the action, the required action and work you have to put into on the tyranny. Like I've said before that the elites created this Frankenstein monster, and maybe now it's time to destroy it. Forgive me if I'm wrong, and forgive me for making assumptions. However, who knows? Who's to say that he's not working through them too? So we don't know the complexities. All I know is that self-improvement is great. Getting better, being a better masculine man is fantastic. But at the end of the road, at the end of the line, the ultimate form of self-improvement is the Almighty God and His Son Yeshua, Jesus. And I know there's a lot of information out there and not everybody believes in Jesus, but they do believe in God. But I guess at least being down with the Almighty God is a good start, because I couldn't imagine. Moral of the story is put your faith and trust in God. It helps, because I've made videos in the past about overthinking and worrying, and I don't fear much. However, I've been tending to overthink and worry a little more lately. I notice my right ear buzzes like crazy. Maybe it's the Cinco hay messing with my thoughts. If you think that's crazy talk, do your own research. I pray like crazy, but I started praying in my prayers, praying to put my worries and anxieties onto God. And I ask for so much. I pray for others too, but I ask for so much. I almost thought that was selfish. But then once I thought about it, like when you ask him to reveal things to you, he reveals things to you. It's not like right away you'll be like, hey, this is how it is. No, he shows you. He shows you sometimes the next day, sometimes the same day, but he'll show you. And it was almost instantaneous when I thought that. Like, it's not selfish of me to put it onto God. But then I thought, it's God. Like, he's the Alpha and Omega, the in all and end all. He's everything. He can handle your petty little worries and anxieties. So cast them on to him. he can handle, and sometimes we have trouble with it. God bless you. Jesus be with you, and I don't mean that in a joking way. I like calling him Jesus sometimes. Drop a comment on your thoughts if you want to add value to the video or any video suggestions. I'm out of here. Peace.